Today is Thursday, July 13th. I'm Terrence Friday with your digital brief. Let's take a look at the top stories today.
I feel great about it. I feel great about where our workers are, and I feel great about our position.
Contract negotiations are set to begin today between the UAW and 3 Detroit automakers. Union leaders met with their members yesterday. They were outside of GM's Factory Zero in Hamtramck. They wanted to send a message that they'll continue fighting for them. We actually talked with some of those members about the upcoming negotiations.
We're asking for cost of living and things like that. It's what we need these days to actually be able to take care of our families.
I'm kind of hoping all three of us strike, our Chrysler, General Motors, and Ford. So I would like to see that. That's the only way I think it's going to happen, to get everything we want.
I trust Sean Fain. He says he'll look out for the retirees, and I believe that he will. I support this administration 110%.
Many auto analysts believe the UAW and automakers are headed for a strike. Union leaders have told members to be prepared. Today, negotiations with Stellantis and the UAW start, followed by Ford tomorrow and GM next Tuesday. As the union prepares to start negotiations, we sat down with Brian Rothenberg, the former spokesman for the UAW. He says all signs are pointing towards a strike and that members should remember the impact that it will have.
Strikes are never easy, but I do think we're at a time where a strike is very much possible. And for my brothers and sisters in the UAW, I would be planning accordingly with your families. But you know, there's basic issues like cost of living adjustments, which I think will happen. I think you're going to see a lot of negotiations over wage increases, trying to get rid of the two-tier system. I think there's going to be some discussion on pensions, which will be the most difficult discussion they're going to have.
You can watch the full interview with Rothenberg on our website, cbsnewsdetroit.com. Police say the man accused of assaulting a woman at a Target in Troy before murdering another woman in Detroit confessed to the crimes. Andrew Hall is facing a number of charges, including attempted carjacking and carrying a concealed weapon. Hall is accused of forcing his way into a woman's car outside of Target, punching her and holding her at gunpoint. Hall is also the suspect in a murder that happened in Detroit days after the Target assault. Detroit police say a warrant for Hall will be submitted in the coming days. Meanwhile, a judge set his bond at $5.5 million for the Target incident, citing the nature of the charges and his criminal history. Let's turn now to next weather meteorologist Karen Carter for a look at the forecast.
Terrence, we had some rough weather move through the area last night, mainly in the form of rain. That was what we got the most of. Here's a look at the rain reports. Lapeer coming in with almost 4 inches of rain. Armada with just shy of 3.5. Lakeport a little bit more than 3. You can see Bloomfield Hills and White Lake just shy of 1.5 inches of rain. Of course, we had a tornado warning last night as well. Today, we're going to see drier conditions. 81 degrees will be our high today. We are going to see more sunshine today with partly cloudy skies. 65 our overnight low tonight. Still partly cloudy skies. Here's a look at your next 7-day forecast. We are going to expect temperatures to still stay in the 80s, 85 for our high tomorrow with isolated storms. Showers and storms then on Saturday. We'll have mostly sunny skies on Sunday, and we'll see those temperatures dropping into the low 80s for the beginning of our work week. Drier weather, though, by the middle of next week.
That's going to do it for today's digital brief. For weather, news, and sports, we're covering it all for you here on CBS News Detroit, streaming live on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.